Hello? Am I in the right place? Is this Strawberry Studios in downtown Michigan? Am I gonna be a star? Hello? I'd like to curious Cherry Games, downtown Fargo, North Dakota. Does Fargo even have a downtown area, or is it all just Fargo? There's something wrong with this Saturn controller when I put it back together. Do I have a different Saturn controller? Let me get this in. I want to use the newer one. I'll just deal with this. I won't notice it once we're playing, and by that I mean it will just slightly bother me the whole stream, and I'll try not to give it up. Surprisingly nice one, given it's Fargo. I don't think I've ever been to North Dakota. I had a relative that lived there for a little while, but I did not visit them as far as I know. Because why would I? North Dakota is just the worst Dakota. So the stream is late because at approximately 4:30. Hey, you take that back about South Dakota. It may be extremely racist and hate all the people, but it's at least better than North Dakota. It's kind of pretty there, so there. Yeah, so the reason the stream is late is at approximately 4:30, after I had eaten, I decided to take a nap because I was very tired. And I was going to sleep for 45 minutes, and I did. But then I was like, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep some more. So I slept another 30 minutes, which is pretty normal for me, right? But what is especially throwing me off today is daylight savings time ended, which means by the time I woke up, it was dark unexpectedly. And when you go to sleep when it's light and you wake up when it's dark, but only like an hour has passed, it feels like 12,000 years have passed and you're Vincent Valentine in a bad PS2 game. And when you wake up from that, all of your senses are just kind of fucked up. So I was sitting on the couch while a VTuber played, and I was like, has her voice always been this high-pitched? And I was just sitting there in a daze for several minutes. And then I decided I should start the stream. So I'm still in a daze, but it's at least the soccer anime and not the mafia anime. Tristan, hello. So let's spin the fucking wheel. Woo! What do we got? It's... Oh, well, it's D. Really gonna give me D right off the bat, huh? Really gonna give me D, huh? Well, alright. It's D time. Some of y'all probably know what D is. For others, you will be about to experience D. Some motherfucker is gonna come into chat and they'll be like, what game is it? And I can't fault them for seeing a D in the upper left corner of the stream and not knowing what it means. Oh, is D on GOG? Alright, let's hide this wheel. It's this one. D. Alright, let's play some motherfucking D. This is a game I've played a little bit of, but have plans to play all of it. So I don't know how much time I will put into streaming it right now. You may have remembered in another stream, we, I think it was Enemy Zero, is that what that game is called? Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But D2 and one other game comprise 3 video games made by a guy featuring the digital actress Laura. I think D is the worst one of them. I've played some D, and honestly, I don't think it's very good. But, you know, that's just how it is on this. Where are we? Acclaim Entertainment Inc., the stamp of quality. Warp. Warp, 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 warp. 1997, Los Angeles. Whoa! Is it Kenji Eno? Did I get that name wrong? A mass murder has taken place in a hospital some distance away from downtown Los Angeles. D. D. It absolutely has to be D that I played some of, but the opening cutscene is much cooler than I remember. But I'm almost positive it was D I played some of. Whoa! 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 He is one of America's best known doctors, a quiet and studious man. Suddenly transformed into a mass murderer, Richter has seized a large number of hostages and barricaded himself in the hospital where the police cannot reach him. His daughter Laura hears the news. At school in San Francisco. Immediately she drives to Los Angeles. By the way, this voiceover isn't in the game, that's me talking if you didn't realize that. To find out what it is that has made her father a murderer. Reaching the scene of the tragedy, she prepares to enter the hospital. Oh my god, it's a boulder. We'll know for sure that it was D I played once we get to the opening. I can't think of what other game it could have possibly been. I think it was this. It had to have been, but for some reason I don't remember this opening cutscene. Whoa! She smiled. Down the stairs we go. Put the book on the shelf. Okay, yeah, it's the one where you get that turny-majig. D. I believe originally released on the 3DO, fittingly enough. This game uses about 5 blocks of internal backup RAM. Disc 2 cannot be played on Sega Saturn due to the shortage of this storage capacity. You need to make space for the storage capacity by erasing the data on the control menu. Disc 1 can be played by pressing the start button. Well, we don't need to worry about that. We're not going to play that much of it. Los Angeles National Hospital. See, the thing that's throwing me for a loop is they're in the modern day and they're in a modern hospital. If I remember right, the entire game takes place in a very, Victorian style mansion. Give today. You know you can save a life. No food and beverages. Horror stuff loves to have an empty hospital where, the doctors aren't around and you get killed. I feel like that's not really what happens in a hospital, though. Whoa, it's an orb! It's a goop! Get the goop gone, Laura! Step into the goo portal. She got gooped. So that is why we are now in this mansion, because she gets gooped, of course. And I believe just like that, we are now into the gameplay. It's such a seamless transition, you may not have noticed, but I am now controlling Laura. Let's walk forward, shall we? Seems I cannot walk forward. Let us walk this way, shall we? Was it Enemy Zero? Is that the second game in this series of games? Not really series, because it's not particularly related, but... Alright. We have a table, if I've ever seen one. So yeah, this is kind of a weird combination of horror and I guess Myst. The 3D actioning.
Laura.
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 This is your father. Laura, go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura.
Laura.
Come further and your world will be closed off from you. Laura,
Laura. Laura? Oh, she didn't listen. Alright, let us continue if I can figure out how. I think I can walk through this, can't I? Is that not a door? Uh-huh! I forget if this game has saves or if it's all just... Whoa! Right, it has this wonderful menu. I don't really know how to use the menu, but... One, two, three, four. It cracked. Is that a bad thing? Maybe I wasn't supposed to use that yet. I think if you go up the stairs, you get crushed by a boulder. That's why I didn't go up the stairs. Here we need the little crank, I think, to get the wine out, if I were to guess. Would not exactly describe this game as fast-paced. Here's a spike wall. Not to be confused with Spike Lee. I feel like I'd die if I go to the spike wall also, but I could be totally wrong about that. Watch out, Laura! Alright, let's walk up the stairs and see if we die. I think I do, but I just want to confirm, you know? Oh, we didn't die. How about that? Look, if you were exploring a spooky mansion that your gooped up father sent you to, I think you would be pretty cautious. Oh, it's this drawer. Remember the... Oh, does the mirror give you hints on what to do next, maybe? One. Alright. It's so handy to have your drawers numbered so cleanly. I mean... Oh. We might be unable to, Oh, there we go. Anything in drawer number 2? No. How about drawer number 3? No. Drawer number 4. No. Mambo number 5. No. Okay, so all we got was a piece of paper. Fair enough, Laura. What's it say? I cannot interact with it, it seems. But maybe we'll need a piece of paper for something. You never know. Stop spinning so much, Laura. Okay. D2, by the way, is a totally different game. Oh, I see a thing in there. Lord Snick. Thank you for the follow. It's a key! Good job, Laura. Alright, not anything else we can accomplish in this room. Wow. I guess it's a cool game. It just is very slow paced, you know? Also, I remember it getting kind of frustrating because it's so slow and random things kill you, but that's just how it is. Boob. Laura, get away from the boobs! What's behind this door? That bodes poorly. It's horror, but it's like something that would scare a Victorian child, you know? Alright, let's go back downstairs, I guess. Fiend Egg, hello. Will you ever return to Friend Egg? Laura, your footsteps are a little distracting. Okay, let's see if our acquisitions from that room can help us elsewhere. Okay, no going that way right now. Yeah, Barry does that to people. It's fine. Let's go, Laura! Oh, it's locked! If only we had a key! That's what I do when I'm not sure if I can open this door. I put my hand on my face and go, "Buh?" I love the sound effects. They are just wonderful. Jesus. Nah, nothing can top Luigi's Mansion in terms of doorknob turning. Oh, I guess we looked around and got nothing, so I pressed the button again and we're doing the same thing. I guess it's spooky from the idea that it's your father who killed all these people. Alright, not sure we can do anything in here right now. We do have a piece of paper, though. Murder! Right. You never have any idea when she's gonna stop. She just goes till she wants to. Is there anything on the table I can interact with? I go straight past it. Okay. It's gonna turn to blood, isn't it? We can just watch that as many times as we want. Can I use the piece of paper on this? 4-2. Pretty good Mario level. Okay, so that possibly refers to the drawers on the dresser. By possibly, I mean probably. And by probably, I mean I'm gonna go check that out right now. Goodbye, Lord Snake. It feels wrong to want a like fast forward button in this game because, you know, it's very intentionally slow, but they could have sped it up a little bit, I think. Since I do want to play this whole thing on stream, I probably won't do much more, but we can solve this first puzzle at least. Oh. You have to press forward and then you have to press A. Let's see. It's 4. Mm-hmm. 2. It's like magic. So now I think we can operate the cask. I like the idea of combining like a Myst type game with horror. The cask was this way. Yeah. D. Alright, and she goes up and looks at it. Unless I do. Aha! And the spikes retract. Incredible. All of her actions are so deliberate. Okay, well, you see, I think that's a good stopping point. You saw what D's about, and at a later date, we will revisit D in full. How's that? Boop. This is Sega Saturn Roulette after all. We can't spend all our time. Oh god, it's the initial D outro. I get initial D and it's the outro suggesting it's over. What do we got? Oh, please don't be Magic Carpet. Okay, it skipped Magic Carpet. It's Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition. Gobbo. Where's everyone get all these channel points? Where are you getting those from? Where's that happening? Boodum, 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 blubba dibble, I always forget what game that's from. Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition is definitely not where it's from. Banjo-Kazooie. Right, that's why I forget, because I don't like Banjo-Kazooie very much, so I erase it from my memory. Good soundtrack, though. Bappy Kazappy. The Brumpus Bagumpus. Taito. Speaking of Taito, we're playing another Taito video game later this week. Taito's Deception. Invitation to Darkness, or something to that degree. Alright, this appears to be quite a faithful port of Bust a Move 2 from the arcade. Bust a Move 2X. I'll do the puzzle game first. I like Bust a Move, but playing against a computer is not particularly appealing to me. So we'll play a puzzle mode. Okie doke. So we got us this color. So we gotta go there. Yappa. I fucked it all up. I fucked it all up. It's all fucked. Oh dear, it's all fucked up already. We can save this though. We just need a green and it will all be okay. Okay, it's not gonna be all okay, but it's fine. Alright, we did it! Poorly, but we did it. Niley, are you suggesting D is not a good game? Oh, do I not get the guide? Is the guide a power up? Ah! I'd like to remind you all that this is very difficult. It's much harder than it looks. This is so precise. If I mess up even by a millimeter, we will all die. Fuck. This is so sad. This is so tragic. Orange. I guess I'm just gonna put the orange there. I don't know. Ah! Ah! Why? Oh no! No! Alright, we're gonna die, I guess. Alright, let's play actual Puzzle Bobble then, shall we? Because that's a sick and twisted version. Demented, even. And by that I mean it's one I'm not very good at. I'm also not very good at the 1v1. Wait a moment. Now Toho Spell Bubble, that perfected the Puzzle Bobble formula. Alrighty, so not much I can do with that. Epic. I'm not really sure what all the goal in this is, if making some fall off is better than a big clear. I don't really know the rules. That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good, right? Yeah, that was pretty good, I think. I love these cutscenes. Get out of there, Puzzle Bobble guy! Yellow. There's no way I'm hitting that green, I'm phoning it in. See, that's what happens if I try to hit the green. That was pretty good though, by complete luck. Yeah. I forgot that that's not just a clear bubble, that you can change colors. I won! This is a bad AI. This is a very bad AI. Certainly it will stay that way, and it's not just hyping me up. Mars, hello. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bow. Hey. Uh-oh. We're getting shitted on now. This is bad. It couldn't be that they were hyping me up and making the AI seem really bad. It couldn't be the case. Fuck. Oh wow, you don't even get a second try, do you? Alright, we'll try again. We got a lot of credits. Okay. Why are you going so fast over there? Please slow down. In the words of the Strokes, please slow me down if I'm going too fast. That's what they said, and I intend to do so. I'd stop it! Why did it get so good all of a sudden? That was a mistake. I'm really feeling the pressure. I apologize to my fans in the Puzzle Bobble fandom. Ah, jeez, this is bad. Oh no! I'm fucked, huh? No! Why were the two first ones so easy if they're just gonna do this to me right after? So cruel. Okay, well, I already fucked up. I already fucked up. Ah, jeez. This is so bad. Without the line, I am nothing. Whoop! That was pretty good, right? Oh, fuck me. I like to remind everyone I woke up very shortly ago, and it's not my fault that I'm very bad at this. Oh, see, this is a pattern I can deal with. Right, well, they didn't give me only the bad colors. Perhaps on purpose. Okay. Now we're cooking with propane. No! This is the worst day of my life. Ugh. Some people are experiencing brain fog from being very horny this month. I'm experiencing brain fog from taking a nap that really screwed up my sense of time. We are not the same. Oh, I thought I had blue out. I did not. Why did I put that there? It's all falling apart. Here we go. It's all over, folks. It looked good for a second, though, huh? Oh, fuck me. Okay. You can fine-tune your aim, at least, in this, with the shoulder buttons. That's good. They're giving me all the bad colors, none of the good colors. Give me the good colors, damn it. I still can't believe this difficulty curve. Oh, come on. I barely learned how to play the game, and now they're just whooping my ass. I mean, I can believe it, given it's an arcade port, but god damn, it's cruel. No! Give me a fucking purple! No! They never give you the right color. Okay. Like, they give you the color you need last every single time. It's very annoying. That's the good thing about Touhou Spell Bubble, is there's like 3 colors. 5 max. This, there are simply too many colors. I fucked up again. I know. I know, I'm a fucking failure. I don't think you can even, like, insert credits. Stop it, pink motherfucker. Oh, how are you doing so good over there? Okay. Give me a fucking red one! Do you see this shit? Why are you looking at this? Oh my god. Do I just not get red ones? Is that the deal here? No, here's a red one. Why did it take 13 years? I do not understand. Stop saying noises over there, okay? I get it, you're comboing me. Stop saying poodoo! Well, here's our last credit. Good God. Your brain has to operate on a level mine simply does not to win in this, apparently. Okay. No! Alright, well. Hope you enjoyed Bust-A-Move 2. And by that, I mean Puzzle Bobble 2. Yeah, that was even harsher than I was expecting. Like, it went from 0 to 100. Galactic Attack. Cute slime girl. Hello. So there are currently 170 more entries on the wheel. We have every North American Saturn game, give or take a few. And we've gotten through a decent chunk. Galactic Attack does not sound like something I'm going to enjoy. But maybe it won't be a space shooter, you know? Maybe it won't be a space shooter. Just maybe. Just maybe. Galactic Attack. It's a real shame that I couldn't have just played D to completion. Instead, the wheel must continue to spin, you know? That's just how it is. Oh, okay, it's an arcade port. Also a Taito game. Wow, they're really revving us up. Game mode, Sega Saturn. Pad mode, Sega Saturn. Alright. Yeah, this seems fun. The way you, like, recenter after you stop moving is kind of strange. Okay. Alright. Okay, so they made Xevious, but extra. With a lock-on. Most of the Saturn shmups I've played have been horizontal scrolling, so this is quite the change. I think I've complained about environmental hazards in shoot-em-ups before. Oh, that's not an environmental hazard, it just appeared as such, my bad. So yeah, it's kinda unique in that you have to like trace over the enemies and that locks onto them and then you can kill them, the ground enemies, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having a normal bomb, you get a ground lock. I've never heard of this game, which is kind of surprising. It seems alright. It's no, I don't know, Raiden, but oh! Did not see that coming. Oh. Shot level 2. Alright, well. My measly brain has met its match. No! Okay, so you actually have a limited laser, which I didn't realize. Which is how you hit the ground units, but I guess it's also like a homing attack on air enemies. The gravity of blue side. The Saturn got some pretty good arcade ports. I got 2 red things, whatever that may mean. This definitely feels like one that I would benefit from reading a hardcore gaming 101 article on, but we don't have that luxury with Sega Saturn Roulette. We gotta take things as we see them. Oh wow, you can just lock onto anything, huh? This is pretty neat, the lock-on stuff. The sense of depth is pretty impressive. Whoa! And then they come into the foreground. Pretty neat. Whoa! That was one of the deaths I knew was coming. Second I saw it. Unfortunately, I could not react. Whoa, okay. Oh dear. Oh god. I can't tell if I'm even fighting a boss. Oh dear, oh dear. The thing about shmups is there are 10 billion of them, and it's really hard to choose one to be the one where you're like, I am actually gonna learn how to play this, you know? Not helped by the difficulty level of many of them. Whoa! Whoa, that's a cool effect. This game's cool. Oh, fuck me. I'm just real bad at not flying into things. I played Toho for a while, but it made my eyes go wickety whack, so I had to stop. I still play it on occasion, but you know, it's rough. My body has simply decided I should not be a gamer. Very tragic, but sometimes that halba-dalba. Not really sure how to damage this guy. I'm presumably doing something, but there we go. There's no health bar. This is 2-player also, which is kind of cool. I feel like the screen would get really busy with 2 players. The Phantasm of Silver. Not to be confused with the Ecstasy of Gold. Oh, we're burning up in the atmosphere! What hardware was this on? Exactly idle. Oh, we got small yellow bullets. I'm no good at those. Oh! Yeah, there seems to be a heavy element of taking out enemies while they're in the bombable range. And I assume that is probably good for your score too, to take out a bunch of them at the same time. You gotta have some quick reflexes to do that though. And it may be evident that that's not me right now. I think I mentioned that my brain is fucked up from a bad sleeping experience. Whoa. Oh! I don't really understand how the shot thing works, but like the triangles you pick up confuse me. I don't like the look of this thing, so I'm going to get killed immediately out of disrespect. My doctor disrespected my wife, so there. Oh, dearie me! I don't really know what's happening, but I am just gonna go for it. I can't really tell. Am I supposed to like hold the button? I really don't know. Okay, it's like you can lock on to the same thing a certain number of times. That's probably the best way to do it, I would think. Oh dearie me! Oh, Purine, hello, thank you for the bits. I don't know when that happened. I was video gaming. It was 18 minutes ago. More bits. I guess I did hear the I'm sorry and I was gonna look over, but then something happened. Was that I think that was during Puzzle Bobble, and I was just highly distressed. That might be what happened. This is a cool game. I like this. I like that you don't have to mash buttons as well, so I didn't have to get my turbo controller in. Oh! That's my biggest qualm with a lot of shmups, is they make you really mash the buttons hard. And I would just like to hold down a button to achieve max firing, you know? If it's a slow fire rate, it's kind of justified in that you want to have accuracy, but if it's something like a cave shmup, I've never understood the thing where it's like you can jam the button to shoot a little better. So I usually just go for the slightly less good auto. But then some arcades don't have that auto button, and it's a damn tragedy. Whoa! Yeah, it's really cool parallax effects in this game. Scaling, I guess, is also a big factor. Video games. Oh, okay. Well, that guy fucked me up real hard, so we'll call it here. Alright, pleasantly surprised by Galactic Attack. I was expecting a very shitty 3D space shooter, like all of the games with space in the name are. Thanks, Acclaim. Thanks, Taito. I'm excited for Taito's Deception. That game looks wacky. It's all about setting up traps to take down the enemy. I don't think you can even like attack directly in it. You literally like set up traps and then you run away from things and try to kill them. It looks neat. What do we got here? Grand Slam. I can't be too disappointed by this result because there was another baseball game directly next to it on the World Series Baseball. And so either way, we were gonna get baseball. Unless this is tennis, is Grand Slam a tennis term? Maybe it's a tennis term. Isn't Grand Slam baseball? You hit the ball, that's a Grand Slam. I know it's a Denny's meal. Grand Slammed. It's baseball, baby. Oh, that's unpleasant. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We've had a couple games, or at least one game with this fucking developer logo. It's Virgin Games, I think. Yeah, okay. Fuck you, Virgin Interactive. How dare you have that as your logo. First. Did Virgin just decide to leave video games, or why? How did they die? Was it... Why'd they exit the video game industry? So they were a fairly big publisher. I think they, like, I don't know if they directly developed stuff or if they just had some internal dev teams under different brands. I don't know. I don't like this. I really don't like the ball cam. I hate the ball cam. Sometimes you just see your ball about to get hit, you know? Imagine if your balls had eyes. Ball havers in the chat. Imagine that. Tater? You can't just have a menu option that says tater. What does that mean? Oh god, this is... Oh, that's so slow. That's so slow. Back up. I don't know what I selected. What does tater mean? Very upset. Okay, if you press start, it just goes straight to play ball, so I guess I will press C for confirm. Settings, options, errors, wind, I don't, fucking baseball. Gameplay. I don't know what any of this means. At least they got baseball sound effects in the menu. That's pretty solid. The sound options are like a strike counter or something. This is alright. Alright, let's check out this tater option. Tater tourney. Players 2, 1, 3 innings. Okay, so I guess tater is the multiplayer. I don't know. Let's go to practice. Let's just practice some batting. I don't want to play a full game of baseball. I'm sure this all looks good to me.
Play ball.
Play ball. Green border. Gray border. Soda! Look, it says diet soda because they didn't actually have a Coke sponsorship. Okay, C is swing. Alright, we got a hit. We would have so many fucking strikeouts already if I were on actual baseball. Okay, I have no idea how to tell when it's close. I need the ball cam for this. What's the text that appears? Say. Oh, it's the type of pitch, I see. This is, I guess, why it lets you select a certain type of pitch. Yeah, where's the ball cam? Maybe they better have the ball cam for like an instant replay feature. This is basically Winnie the Pooh Home Run Derby. This mode, at least. I don't want to play actual baseball, but I would have spent a decent amount of time doing this if I had this game, I think. Whoop!
Time.
These graphics aren't very impressive, I will say. Let's do some more practice. I want to see the pitching practice. Ah, sure, man. That looks good to me. Play ball. Okay, so you press a direction and you get the crotch camera. That's important. You see the crotch camera in the bottom left. Fastball. And I guess I select where to throw it. Okay. Oh! Well, that's how you see the umpire. You gotta stare at his dick and balls to know what he's gonna do. Okay. So this is a power meter, I guess? I'm a little confused on how that works. Wait, what? I think you press it and then hold it, maybe. Maybe. No. What? Oh, you like let it go up and then I think you press it in the green part? Maybe? Possibly?
Strike.
Why was that a strike? I did nothing. Well, that's bases loaded or whatever this game's called. Thanks, Virgin Interactive. You really contributed a lot to video games. And jokes that gamers made. It's F1 Challenge. We had the ball cam. That's something. We'll always have the ball cam to remember us by. F1 Challenge. I don't think we had an F1 game yet, actually, which is kind of surprising. What's the alphabet? Oh, this way. F1 Challenge. Could this be the only F1 game on Saturn? I don't believe that. There were a lot on PlayStation. Very innovative features. Wow, it's the Sega Sports logo. Also the same quality. Bizarre Creations made some of the F1 games on PlayStation, so they're actually kind of good. Well, I'm excited. Look at those trees. I think those trees will look that good in the game. Whoa! Whoa! I gotta restart my computer so I don't lag. I think there were simply more video games back in the day than now. At least in terms of like corporately developed ones. Cartridge it is. Every game should have this music test so I can hear this song. I don't care what game it is, it should have this song in it. I love this soundtrack. They went nuts on the drums. Not real drums, mind you, but they went nuts. It's still insane to me that I forget when exactly it started to kind of blur, but like, yeah, that rolling sound canvas went nuts. It's wild to me that Gran Turismo had like a completely original soundtrack in Japan and only licensed soundtracks in America and Europe, but they were different licensed soundtracks to fit the markets. I just have to download this soundtrack. I don't even care about the game, I just want the soundtrack. Oh god, this is a bright screen. Wow, it's Michael Schumacher. I don't know this guy. 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 I know Michael Schumacher, so I guess we're playing as him. Baxter, you're the first, actually. Solid joke. F1 challenge, Hockenheim. F-wing, right tires. That's how you know this is a British fucking video game. Fuel. I don't care about any of this. I just want to race. God, this soundtrack rules. Whoa! Alright, this feels pretty arcadey, which I like. We're going 180 miles an hour. Pretty nuts. Oh no! Is C brake? C's brake. The C brake. You know how it is. Let's see, different viewpoints. Good, good. We can turn the mirror on and off. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. Alright. Not the most realistic physics model, for sure. I also don't really know what the, like, sparks flying out are. And the Saturn transparency is really bad in this game. Like, I usually don't care that much about it, but this is like, wow. You can fucking tell this console was not meant to have transparency. Leo, hello, thank you for the resub. What? Oh, I'm in 19th of 24. That's a lot of cars. It's like bigger than the whole cast of the movie Cars, number of cars, you know? This feels like a pretty average racer. I know basically nothing about F1, so I can't judge it as an F1 racer other than the fact that Michael Schumacher's in it. But solid arcadey racer. I don't think it is great by any means. But it does have an incredible soundtrack that I think I will download after this stream. Oh, jeez, fuck. The collisions are something. That does sound kind of interesting to see that effect on an emulator. Emulators have a lot of cool features that I just end up never really playing around with because I'm a real hardware bozo. But I think they're neat. I just think they're neat. Eight laps is simply too many, and 24 cars is also too many. Oh! Let's check out a different mode or race. Doinks, helloinks. Neo City. I mean, I was gonna go to Monte Carlo, but Neo City just sounds so cool. I think we have to go there. Yeah, that's my thing with emulators. Like, I am very prone to falling into tweaking settings for ages, either out of I think something is running wrong or I just want a specific result. Well, see, there were 3 different Neo cities, Fiendeg. There was the novice one, the intermediate one, but this is the advanced one, expert one. So tired of moving, Yum. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to moving. Wahoo! Oh god, these collisions. I can't tell what level of realism this game is aiming for. Not high, that's for sure, but... Yeah, it's not the most Neo looking sim. Well, that's pretty Neo looking, don't you think? But yeah, a little disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more Neo, a little less Geo. Geo referring to geometry. God, I'm funny. Oh! You don't go to New Jersey and go, this doesn't look so new. That's not true, I would do that. Oh, jeez. Alright, well that's the lap. What a disappointing track. I mean, even the overview looks a little more exciting. Like, that walled off area looks really cool, but I don't even remember that now. Monte Carlo's the most exciting one, but it's just gonna be Monte Carlo once you're there. Alright, well that's our video game. Like, I don't necessarily think cyberpunk when I hear Neo in a 90s context. It's more of, I just think of the Sega Saturn. And or the Neo Geo, so it's like... I want like a bright, shiny example of what the future should look like, you know, not just a normal racetrack. I think of Virtua Cop when I hear Neo. I don't know why. Road and Track presents The Need for Speed. Oh boy. It's The Need for Speed. It's so weird how many racing games had the fucking branding of a, like, car magazine on them. This isn't the only one. I know there are multiple, but I cannot think of any examples, so you'll just have to take my word for it. Someday we'll get to Sonic R, for better or for worse. What are we playing? Car and Driver presents... Well, fuck, where is it? Wait, is it Car and Driver? Oh, Road and Track presents. Car and Driver did a different game. Car magazine enthusiast, famously big games. I think Gran Turismo, like 1 through 3, maybe 4, was probably the absolute peak of car nerds loving video games, right? Has to have been. Whoa! They had to get the Road and Track license so they could get this real footage of a Porsche driving through cones. I don't like how this is filmed, to be honest, but... This game also started on the 3DO, I believe. I think the 3DO version is kind of unique for reasons I am not aware of. Any big 3DO heads in the game, feel free to fill me in. But yeah, here we are, the original Need for Speed. This series has really changed its aesthetic over the years. Quite a bit. Oh, look, it's like an image of a car that descends into the menu option. Cool. This menu is insane. Shuffle. What? Oh, audio. I guess I turned on shuffle. Okay. Handbrake, brake, 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 and brake. Got it. Porno car music from EA Seattle and EA Canada. Do either of those studios exist anymore? Time trial, head to head, single race. It's gotta be single race. Segment view. Oh. Wait. Okay, this is track and then... Okay, we can use segment view to view the different segments of the race. Okay, we might as well start in city at midday. Oh, Road and Track on a bi-monthly schedule. I think, yeah, Road and Track and Car and Driver are still around, I think. These menus whip ass, as the kids are saying. It's gotta be the RX-7. My mom was so cool before she married my dad. She, or at least her first husband, actually I think it might have actually been hers. She had an RX-7. And she also had a Grand Am. Is that the name of that car? I think it is. GamePro gave Road and Track Presents the Need for Speed a rave review. The selection of cars will leave carve-ups drooling. The selection of 5 cars.
Lightweight, powerful, and shapely, the RX-7 is a driver's car that's also a treat for the eyes. The world's only Wankel-powered sports car boasts 255
Let's
horsepower
go,
and a
rotary
curved weight of
engines,
just
baby.
2,850 pounds, making it the lightest of the group. This power-to-weight ratio generates forceful acceleration and an extremely nimble handling feel. The RX-7's cockpit wraps tightly around 2 occupants, with room under the rear hatch for just a weekend's worth of luggage.
This rules.
From its enormous front air intakes to the clusters of tiny taillights under a towering F-40 style wing, Toyota's Supra is a powerful styling statement. It also has muscle beneath its hood to match those looks. A 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 engine makes 320 horsepower, which ties it with the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 for the most powerful Japanese production sports car made. The Supra's chassis employs no special gimmicks, just the basics for world-class handling. A direct descendant of the sharp-edged Countach that practically coined the term exotic, the Lamborghini Diablo retains the mid-mounted...
As a kid, I thought the Lamborghini Countach was the coolest car in existence. It still kinda is.
Smoothed over form. Look closely and you'll see slightly larger engine air intakes and brake ducts that are the distinguishing marks of the VT, the all-wheel drive version of the Diablo. Never before has a Lamborghini put its power to the ground so efficiently.
That's what I'm saying.
Few designs have been as long-lived as the Porsche 911, or as successfully updated. It's
I don't really care about the Porsche.
long heralded as America's sports car.
Yeah, America.
Production Corvette ever made.
Well, that's surprisingly good fuel efficiency.
At 405 horsepower. The ZR1's LT5 engine is a multinational effort, with engineering assistance supplied by England's Lotus, and assembly carried out by Mercury Marine in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Final assembly of the entire car is performed where Corvettes have long been built, in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
In the United States of America.
Italian style, beauty, speed, comfort, exclusivity. The Ferrari 512 TR has it in droves. Able to play the roles of high-speed Grand Tourer or sports car equally well. This Ferrari is not at all nervous.
I love that they very clearly just had this car for like a single day on their track. It's like, we got an hour to film this thing.
Lined with the strakes that have graced the Testarossa since 1984, make its mid-engine configuration readily apparent. Whisked from car show sweetheart to production vehicle in just 3 years, the Viper has put Chrysler back on the supercar map in bold block lettering. The approach is brute force rather than finesse, as the Viper is really a car built around its engine, a thundering 400 horsepower 8-liter pushrod
Viper is
V10.
really a car designed to murder
Not
you.
part of the equation. The Viper has side curtains instead of roll-up windows, a rudimentary fabric top, and just
59,000 is a lot for a car, but I feel like that's in the area where a lot of idiots probably had a midlife crisis and just died in a horrific crash in their Dodge Viper.
Honda shook the automotive world by its lapels in 1991 with the introduction of the NSX, a 168-mile-per-hour exotic.
Granted, this is like
all-aluminum unit
late
body and a
90s, so
270 horsepower
that's still a
mid-mounted
lot of money.
V6. Not only was it quick,
So
agile,
it's-
and forgiving to the inexperienced
I don't know how
driver,
inflation
the
works, but I
NSX
guess that would have
established
been
a
very
new level of
expensive for a car
refinement
still.
exotic cars. It's easy to get in and out of. It's quiet at cruise. Its trunk will hold 2 golf bags, and its outward vision
Two
is
golf
superb for a
bags.
mid-engine car. Lightweight, powerful.
All
and
right,
shaky.
that's all our cars. Okay. Oh, we have so much detail on the cars.
Drag strip starts, but
We have
at the
an
RX-7
insane
front,
amount of
the
detail on these
225
cars.
horsepower Wankel engine, fortified by a twin turbocharger system that transitions from primary to secondary Mazda's introduction of the RX-7 in 1978 was thought by many to be the most significant new sports car since the Datsun 240Z. It was a
I know it's inconceivable with this amount of, with like new car games having 10 billion cars, but I wish modern car games were this. I just want a dude to tell me about the car that I'm gonna drive.
Twin rotor Wankel engine has remained essentially unchanged over
Aren't
the
you
years,
more
except for
excited to
increasing
drive this
power
car
of the
after this man
addition of
tells you about it?
turbochargers. The 1986 through 1992 cars received semi-trailing arm independent rear suspension and a body style criticized for looking too similar
Such
to
a dad
Porsche
game.
944. However, a radical redesign was delivered by Mazda in 1993 with an entirely new chassis, with the emphasis placed on lightweight and agile handling. Perhaps one of the most... The origin of the Supra dates back to 1971. The roots of the Lamborghini Diablo go back to a small factory in Cento, Italy.
This is
where a mechanic
ASMR, what are you talking
turned
about?
started his career building tractors under the Lamborghini family.
Those aren't
name.
great pictures of the
Ferruccio
Countach. You
Lamborghini's
don't see the
passion
silly
for exotic
wedge.
Cars eventually changed the focus of. As Ferdinand Porsche was commissioned to design the
Porsches are
Volkswagen
so
Beetle
boring.
well
Look at
before
that
World War II.
evolution
It's not
picture. It's always been the
surprising that
exact same
original
fucking car.
Chevrolet
Stupid
introduced
car.
the Corvette in 1953 as the all-American answer to the very popular British roadsters of that era. Arguably the most victorious and longest-lasting competitor. Although claimed by some to be Chrysler's first true two-seat sports car, the Viper is based
The
on a history
Chrysler
of
Cunningham.
sports car designs dating back. Honda, already famous as the world's biggest and most successful.
Wow, look at that
motorcycle
concept art.
Mazda's introduction of
Let's check this video out. I've decided this is the greatest racing game ever created. I don't actually have to play it to decide that. It's already there. You know, the road and track licensing makes a lot more sense after seeing the game. Whoa! I think if I had this game as a kid, I would have just spent 12 hours in these menus. I would just watch the same video over and over. I don't think you understand how cool this is. Look how cool this video game is. This is the coolest video game that has ever been made. Do you hear this? Do you hear this music? It's so cool. Oh yeah, the commercials and stuff in Sonic Jam were really cool. We got that a while back on the wheel. I don't need a Porsche video. Maybe the gameplay matches up. Who knows? Hard to say, really. I'm just excited about this. Whoa! That's true, Need for Speed's still around today. I've never played the original. I think the earliest one I ever played was Most Wanted. I remember looking at the list of Need for Speed games and seeing there's one dedicated entirely to Porsches, and I was like, that has to be the stupidest video game ever made. Whoa! Oh, they got the horsey. So close to 420 bhp. Oh hey, it's the same road that they've driven down in the other videos. I bought one of the recent Need for Speed games and I have not played it. I should do that at some point. Oh, I pressed L and it ended the video. That's okay. Alright. We gotta see what music they chose for the Dodge Viper, you know? God, just the most 90s car of all time. Look at this thing. So ugly. It's wonderful. Need for Speed Unbound coming out next month. It will be open world and about street racing. The last Need for Speed game that I actually played a lot of, I think I played some of Most Wanted 2, but I had Carbon on the PS2, and that game did not belong on the PS2. I learned years later that it was like a cross-console release, so it ended up on 360 and shit too. And God, that game was not good on PS2, but I played a lot of it. Alright. Whoa! No! Oh my god, this rules. I think the one I have is the Most Wanted remake. Is that the one they remade? I don't know. Bow, bow, bow. The Need for Speed franchise is all over the place these days. I remember hearing a podcast about one of them, my rare video game podcast listening sessions. And there's like, one of them has like a story mode with like a corrupt cop who wants all street racers dead. It seems great. I think we should, let's race the pack, baby. Alright, we're finally getting into the gameplay. I think this is the game with the cockpit view that looks terrible. Yeah! Oh, I have to shift. I apparently chose manual. I did not realize I did that. Oh dear, we're very far behind. Well, I'm coming for you, other cars. Fortunately, this seems to be a course without any turns. Whoa! Wow. These are not very good graphics. Whoa! This track isn't really giving me the good idea of how the cars feel. It's a little bit too straight for that. I need a little gayer of a track, you know? Oh baby, we got us a slight turn, and I failed to turn entirely. Okay, maybe I'm not in... Okay, I am not in manual mode. Apparently you just have to shift out of neutral at the start of the race. Interesting. Okay. This is not as arcadey as the later games, that's for sure. Oh! What happened? Oh, I guess the race ended and I swerved at the end. That one Transformers DS game? I don't know if I know that one. Oh, Hulk Hogan had the best segment. Continue. Alright, I gotta see a different course because that was a bad course. Loading. No, what are you doing? Is this... Why are you here? Loading. Alright. Head to head. We'll go, Vertigo Ridge in the evening. And 2 laps. Transformers Autobots. Whoa, look at that loading screen. You get to see the car's ass. How exciting. Oh god, this looks rough. I think I'm gonna lose this race, if I'm being honest. Whoa! I can't tell if this is a real place or just modeled after a real place, but I feel like I see those types of bridges in a lot of racing games. Oh no, it's a barn! They were like ceiling fans. Whoa! This is a lot less arcadey than the F1 game, strangely enough. Oh, God. Let's turn the e-brake on. Okay, well, that did not really go as planned. Alright, I might need lighter pressure on the e-brake next time. What do you do in a Transformers video game? Do you race the car and then fight the car after it transforms? I've never played a Transformers game, I don't think. Whoa, God!
Final lap.
Final lap. We're in dire straits. Oh! Alright, okay. Okay, yeah, e-brake's the way to go. If I've learned anything from Initial D, it's that drifting is the fastest way in the world. Blatantly false fact. Oh, I hit the wall. I wasn't paying attention. I'll do a regular brake. Okay, well it's probably faster to turn that way, but it's less cool, so... Is it really faster? Now that's cool. Whoa! Okay. Alright, well I think we've seen enough. Alright, the gameplay might not be as cool as the rest of the game, but it still may be the coolest game ever made. It's up there. It's pretty high up there, I gotta say. Alright. I think that's a good stopping point. We actually got a series of pretty solid games today, and I don't want to risk getting anything worse. We had D, Bust-A-Move 2, Galactic Attack, Grand Slam wasn't very good, F1 Challenge was okay, and Road and Track presents The Need for Speed. So, F1 Challenge was just okay. It's like 4 out of 6 pretty solid games, I would say. That's very rare for a Saturn stream. Alright, let's find someone to Bray. Let's see here. We can read Ashton. She's playing Hatsune Miku, Project Diva. Should I do a raid message? I feel like I never do raid messages. You can we'll just do bug raid. I don't know. Bug raid. Use that if you want. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. I enjoyed the stream today. Streaming Trauma Center tomorrow, and Wednesday I think is more Saturn games, then Thursday on to Tecmo Dark Deception. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Ashton just started too. Okay. Alright, bye y'all.